Hi there. I'm out here on a Friday afternoon in one of my favorite and tranquil spots here, um, Burlington, Ontario, Canada. And I just wanted to come out here and shoot a quick video on a download that I received about a week ago. And that's based on the topic that your intuition and your ability to follow your intuition has about the same effect and the same return as what a successful marketing campaign would hold. And I'm going to shoot a video on why and how that's the case. If you look at the most successful and most high quality marketers and their ability to create successful campaigns for customers to purchase a particular product they're endorsing or selling, you're going to see that typically their success rate is going to be about one or two out of every 10 campaigns that they put out there is going to yield a successful return. Basically, otherwise to that, everything else that they do is basically going to be a lost investment. If they're going to invest money into a campaign, if they're going to invest time and energy into a campaign, 8 out of 10 of those, and this is for a good marketer, I must say, is going to lose money, is going to have an unsuccessful campaign. It's those 1 or 2 out of every 10 campaigns that are going to strike gold, so to speak, and it's going to allow that return on investment to really be exponential and be worth all those failed investments. So with that background in marketing, I want to kind of relay and integrate that point in with your intuition. Now, we're constantly getting these intuitive insights and intuitive impulses in our mind, a thought form, an idea, a feeling that resonates so deeply that we know that, okay, I have to take action on this. I have to do this. What happens is not in every instance do we follow that intuitive capacity. Sometimes we think, it might lead us into some place dangerous or scary or something that our ego's not ready to handle. But nonetheless, we're always getting these intuitive insights. And when we start to become more aware and consciously obedient of how powerful these intuitive insights are, we may tend to start following them. And that's what I've started to do in my own life for the past year, especially these past 3 to 6 months. I've noticed the value in following your intuition and how scary, but how potentially powerful that can be. So, it's been one of my goals and one of my focuses to follow that. In saying that, if you watch stuff online like spiritual stuff or personal development stuff where people are like, follow your intuition, it's gonna work out, you're gonna get that return, you're gonna get that $1 million idea, you're gonna meet that dream partner of yours, you're gonna go to this dream getaway place. These are all very great things, but the purpose of this video and the purpose of my message here is to tell you that we can do our best to follow the most beautiful intuitive insight that we think is the $1 million idea. But the reality is, like a successful marketing campaign, maybe 1 or 2 out of 10 of our most intuitively passionate ideas are going to yield us some form of return. And that's just an analogy I want to make. That return, when we follow our intuition, may not necessarily be financial, though it may be. But the beauty about our intuition is it can apply to every area of our life. And that's why we should definitely be open to following whatever divine intuitive message we may receive, in whatever way that resonates with us. Again, everybody's different, and everybody's ability to follow their intuition is going to vary, and their connection to their intuition is going to vary in different ways. And you'll know exactly if you've ever tuned into yourself in any particular way. You're going to have had one of these experiences, whether you can kind of consciously remember it right now or not. And the other part of the message I want to convey here in saying all that is follow those intuitions. Follow them, every single one of them. Just because 1 or 2 out of every 10 intuitive ideas are going to give you some sort of tangible return that you can see in the physical world, whether that is some great idea that allows you to meet someone that you were meant to meet, or if that return comes in the fact that you were able to generate a little more income or have a little more financial opportunities than you otherwise would have, or if that's allowing you to connect to yourself in a way that you haven't connected to yourself before, follow them. Again, 8 out of every 10 are going to have no tangible return. We're going to be like, okay, well, that was a really powerful intuitive message that I thought I got. I followed through with it. I did the thing. But yeah, it looks like it didn't really mean anything. Like was that a waste of time? Did I just like waste my energy leaving myself vulnerable and doing something that I, thought would get me somewhere positive, and it didn't work? Was that meaningless? No, it wasn't meaningless. Everything that we do, especially when we do it from an intuitive capacity, has within it the energy of growth, the energy of learning something, the energy of taking something away from the experience, whether it brought us back anything in a visible material form or not. So, follow your intuition. It's so powerful. Like a marketer, if he goes out and does an unsuccessful marketing campaign, his 8 out of every 10 marketing campaigns he does, and it yields no return, did he learn something from it? Heck yeah, probably he did. Can he take that information and knowledge into another marketing campaign he does in the future? Heck yeah, he can. Can you do the same in your own life with your intuition? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter at all. You feel the resonance of your intuition. You feel how it feels. You got to take action on it. Boom, you do it. Whether you get something back from it or not, it doesn't matter. You take in the lessons. You take in what it's taught you. And you take in this new programming to where you feel that impulse. Okay, I got to do the thing. I do the thing. You build that neurological activated pathway in you, and you just learn and you grow and you grow and you grow. And sooner or later, whether that's happened to you yet or not, because I'm assuming, and I know it will happen for you, that you do follow that one intuitive idea that leads you this big return, and you will be rewarded for it, and you will be happy that you follow those intuitive nudges, and you will know that it's from every time you followed your intuitive capacity, it leads you to this moment where you finally get that return, that you can truly be happy, successful, and well-deserving of all that you receive in your life. So, do your best. It's not easy. I know in my journey, I know I'm spouting out this whole idea of like, follow your intuition. I know it's kind of arbitrary. I know it's kind of vague. I know it doesn't really identify anything in a practical reality. And in my own experience, I definitely have not always followed my intuition. Like if there's somebody I know I need to go try to network with, if I know there's some particular idea I need to do and it's too scary for me, I've been blocked by my ego. I've been blocked by my fear. I've been blocked by anxiety. But do the best you can with this, right? Do the best that you can to follow that intuitive nudge, to follow that intuitive capacity, and know that you can never be wronged when you follow that, intuition, that capacity to do what you know is right in your heart. You will always be led in one way or another back to yourself, back to the harmony within you, and it will then be reflected in your external experience with, more abundance than you could even fathom right now. Okay, so I just wanted to leave you with that message. I believe that's everything I wanted to get across today for the most part. I hope it is. I hope it resonates with you. What I want to do is link in the description my first blog post. So I have this website, and I wrote a couple blog posts, 2 of them. And the first one I wrote was why it's most important to follow your intuition right now at this time. So go ahead, click on that, take a read through that. And besides that, I hope you take this message. I hope it resonates with you, even on my wonderful Samsung. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th video I've shot now. And eventually we'll get a little better camera system going here. But for right now, I think I'm rocking the Samsung pretty well. So we'll stick with that. Again, follow your intuition. If there's one thing that you need to get started on this weekend, whether that's spiritually, business-wise, in your relationships, allow your intuition to guide you there. Allow it to send you that message, follow it, and take action. Whether or not it turns out to be some magical or mystical experience or not, know that it's taking you where you need to go, back into yourself, back into your inner harmony, and it will manifest very well for your life experience and all that you do. So have a great weekend. Take care, and keep following that intuition, everyone. See you later.